In today's video, my wife Kayla and I are headed into these three stores to look for underpriced clothing items that we can resell online. And you're definitely going to want to stick around and watch the entire video because some of the items we found today were absolutely insane. So without further ado, let's take you with us to the first store we went to on this thrift trip, and that's going to be a Plato's Closet. Now, one of the first things we noticed as we're heading to the door is this Plato's was doing a 70% off clearance sale, so you know we're definitely going to hit those clearance racks. But before we do that, right when I walked in the front door, I noticed that they had a ton of shoes. So you already know I had to look through these and see if I could find any profitable ones. Unfortunately, the only pair I found were these Hokas, but they were priced up too much, so I had to leave them behind. Now, if you were shopping for yourself, I definitely could say that $45 is a perfect price for these Hokas. And if you haven't been to a Plato's Closet, I definitely would try it out because they have tons of really good shoes that you can buy for yourself. All right, now it's time to hit the racks. And spoiler alert, I went over to the men's clearance section and I found absolutely nothing. Looks like somebody already went through this section and picked out all the good stuff. So let's see if we can find some full price items to resell. If you've seen any of my videos or my live thrifts, you know I love picking up Polo Ralph Lauren, but not at Plato's for $14. This is definitely a pass. There's not much money to be made at all. One of my favorite things about shopping at stores like Plato's is they put the names of the items right on the tag if they're higher end brands. So these Chubby's pants were definitely a pickup. I usually get somewhere around $30 to $40 for the pants specifically, so I definitely had to grab these. This next item looks like a basic sweatshirt, but trust me, this is a collab you want to be on the lookout for. This is a Champion Todd Snyder collab sweatshirt, and this is a steal at $16. I know it looks basic, but these things sell for anywhere between $40 to $50 online. They have a really great sell-through rate and should sell super fast. One of my favorite sections to check in Plato's Closet is the polo section. And this Psycho Bunny polo is a prime example of why you should always thoroughly check through the polo section. Now, sometimes Psycho Bunny is priced up at Plato's Closet, but this store only had this polo for $10. This is an easy flip right here. It should sell between $30 to $40. And just a little ways down the rack, I found a shirt and a brand that some of you might not be familiar with. Now, I will say Rourke isn't selling as fast as it used to, but the main reason I got this shirt is because it was only $8 and it was brand new with the tags. So because of those two things, it was a no-brainer pickup. This should easily sell on eBay for anywhere between $25 to $30. One tip I have for shopping at Plato's Closet is you're gonna be passing on a lot of bread and butter brands you usually find at thrift stores. You're gonna be picking up more niche brands like this Fall Raven shirt that I picked up for only $10. Typically the prices at Plato's Closet won't mark up niche brands like this, but they will mark up well-known brands like Lululemon and Gymshark. But I don't know how in the world they missed these. These are a pair of Yeezy frozen yellows in a men's size 10 for only $25. Now they have a little wear and tear, they're missing the insoles, but even in this condition, they should sell for over $100. Now that's everything I found in the men's section, so now it's time to head over and see what Kayla found. On the way over, I noticed these few bins of clearance shoes. I went through them, but unfortunately there was nothing good. But Kayla was having some luck finding items today. Right off the rack in front of her, she picked up these men's Fiore joggers for only $20. Fiore is one of our quickest selling brands and we should easily get $50 for these. Now, I didn't find any clearance items in the men's section, but Kayla found a few in the women's. This For Love and Lemons top was originally priced at $7, but remember, items with red slashes on them are 70% off. Another item she found on clearance was this women's Free People top, and we only ended up paying $3 for it. And another little $3 bread and butter find was this women's Intimately Free top. So that's everything Kayla and I picked up at this Plato's Closet. Let me know down in the comment section below, does your Plato's Closet have a reward system? And this is exactly why I asked. So we just left Plato's Closet. As you guys saw, we got those Yeezys. On top of that, I had a 20% off coupon and the total was over 100. So basically those Yeezys were basically free. Let's go. Day two, we're headed into our second store, and it's going to be this red, white, and blue thrift store. Now, this specific store is in the Tampa area. We haven't been to this store in over 2 months, just simply because it's the farthest away from our house, but it is the biggest red, white, and blue in our area. So I'm really excited to see what items we find, and hopefully the store is packed full of really good stuff. Let's go. The way this thrift store is laid out is the shoes are right in the front, straight to the left-hand side. And I didn't see Ethan here today. He wasn't waiting in line, so I knew I was allowed to go check the shoes. If Ethan's here, I'm not allowed to look at the shoes. I'll get in big trouble. But seriously, if you see Ethan at your thrift store in line, do not touch the shoes. Leave the shoes alone. They are strictly for him. I'm just kidding. But if you happen to be Ethan and you happen to be watching this video, just know in this thrift store, there was absolutely no shoes. This is actually the most bare I've ever seen a red, white, and blue shoe section. since I've been going to red, white, and blue. The only decent shoe I found were these Hoka's, but unfortunately these had the classic Hoka tears on the inside. At $35, there is just no way I was going to pick these up. And the only other shoe I saw was these Jordan 4 Yellow Thunders, and to be honest, this was a kid size, and I didn't want to waste a check on these, so I just decided to put them back. Now this is going to be everything that we got from the store. My cart's on the left, so clearly you can see who won this thrift battle. Kayla killed it. Starting off with the men's items, I found this Dixon flannel. It's a short sleeve, so it's not worth a ton of money, but for $8, I should be able to sell this for $25. I did end up finding a few really good Tommy Bahama print shirts today. This one was only $10, but as you can see, it has that all over floral design you're looking for Tommy Bahama shirts. And same exact concept with this men's Tommy Bahama shirt. It's a super loud print. It was only $10. Should be able to sell it for right around $35. Now I know a lot of you would have probably passed on this Tommy Bahama shirt for $13, and to be honest, I almost did too, but that print on the front and the back is just way too loud. I'm gonna price this one along with the rest at $35, but again, $13 is about max I'll pay for. Next find was this men's Untucked shirt with this all over like Hawaiian palm tree design. They were only asking $6, and I flipped these really quick for anywhere between $20 to $25. And speaking of Untucked, I grabbed this men's long sleeve one as well. Under the same premise, I'm gonna pick it up for $6, and it should sell between $20 to $25. And it wouldn't be a red, white, and blue haul without a little bit of Ralph Lauren. On this day, peach tags were 75% off. This is just a basic bread and butter Ralph Lauren shirt. I priced these for $22.99 plus ship, and that's usually what they sell for. And if you haven't caught on by now, I picked up this Untucked for $6, and it's going to sell between $20 to $25. Now on to the moment you've all been waiting for, Kayla's finds. If I remember correctly, I believe green tags were half off, so we only paid $5 for these cool pants. And remember, peach tags are 75% off, so these intimately free leggings were only $5. Let me know in the comments if you know what Kayla's doing right here. Now red tags were 50% off, so we ended up grabbing this North Face jacket for only $5. We do really well with these on Whatnot. We start them for $1, and they usually sell for around $15. Now even though this Athleta jacket was new with tags and only priced at $15, it did have an embroidery on the sleeve, and because of that we decided to pass on it. Typically items like this with a random embroidery take longer to sell, and they don't sell for as much. But we did pick up this Athleta shirt because it was only $2, and Kayla is probably going to end up keeping it. Another item we decided to leave behind was this women's Lululemon shirt because they had it priced at $15. If this was 50 or 75% off, we probably would have picked it up. So if you've never been to a red, white, and blue store, always check what color tags are half off or 75% off that specific day. Yellow tags today were 75% off as well, so we ended up picking up this women's Lululemon top. And here's another example of a women's Lululemon tank top that we picked up for 75% off. And yet another peach color tag item were these women's Eileen Fisher pants. This is again just a bread and butter brand for us, should sell for right around $25. And here is a huge bolo for you. Be on the lookout for American Eagle women's shorts. Just kidding, Kayla's buying these for herself. But she deserves it because she found the best haul in this store. This is the second time she's done this, where she's found a plethora of Judy blue jeans. These are mainly skinny fit and bootleg fit along with some shorts. We typically get anywhere between $20 to $30 for these jeans, but these jeans always sell super fast for us. So be on the lookout for Judy blues. I know some people still don't pick up the skinny fits, but we sell them on places like Poshmark and Mercari. As long as you price them a little bit lower, they'll sell really quick. But look at this haul. All Judy blue jeans, all found by Kayla. Let's go. We cashed out at the red, white, and blue, and we headed back over to the City Thrift. If you remember last week's video, we hauled out in the store, so let's see what we find. Starting off strong in the men's section, I found this Orvis Active Fit shirt. These always sell super fast as long as they're active fit. And I don't know why these were in the men's section, but I found these women's AYR jeans for only $7. I only knew about this brand because Kayla found it a few months ago. These jeans specifically should sell for right around $50. Huge shout out to Caleb Sells, who has me looking at Levi's now. I usually pass these up, but I came across these vintage orange tab Levi's denim jeans. After looking up comps, I should be able to sell these for anywhere between $40 to $50. If you're not following him already, I'll tag his channel down in the description. Another brand Caleb convinced me to start picking up again is 511 Tactical. These specific pants were only $5. I'm going to try to sell these between $20 to $25. I'll let you guys know how the experiment goes, but Caleb says he sells these all the time. I don't know why, but Judy is out and about today. This was found in the men's section, which was pretty weird, but it's a nice brown colorway, should sell really well with fall coming up. And here's a brand you guys might not be familiar with. For $7, I ended up finding these men's bare bottom pants. I've only found this brand one other time, and it was a pair of shorts, and they sold super fast. After looking up comps on the pants, I should be able to sell these for right around $30. An item that I'm usually passing up more than I'm picking up nowadays are these North Face short sleeve shirts. Even at $20, these are really hard to move. And another item that I'm passing up more than I'm picking up are these vintage all over print Hawaiian shirts. They just don't sell fast enough for me, so I'm gonna have to leave it behind, even though this one is really cool. Another item that I'm usually passing up, but in this case I decided to pick it up, was this men's FootJoy polo because it was only $6 and it has this all over print design to it. It even has an embroidery on the sleeve, but because of that all over print, I should be able to sell this really quickly for right around $25. And just a few items down the rack, I found a men's Chubbies polo for only $5. This is another example of a polo that I'll get home, list on eBay, and this should sell for right around $20 to $25. Lots of bread and butter in the men's section today in this thrift store. Let's head over and see what Kayla ended up finding over in the women's section. I wish I would have caught this on camera because right after I shut the camera off, she said, "Hey, look, another pair of Judy blue jeans." So we picked up another pair. I think this makes like 10 total pairs that we found in this video. Pretty insane. Another great find from Kayla were these women's Rock Revival shorts for $8. These should easily sell for $25 to $30. And then over in the jeans section, she found these women's Spanx jeggings for only $4. And I know a lot of people aren't picking up Miss Me jeans anymore, but hear me out. These are a size 32, which is a larger size. Typically larger sizes sell a lot faster, and we've sold quite a few pairs of these on Mercari, so paying $10 for these, we should easily sell these for $25 to $35. Now, even though we're in Florida, we don't find Disney Spirit jerseys too often. This one was $6. We'll throw this up on Whatnot, and we should expect to get somewhere around $15 to $20 for it. And it wouldn't be a Kayla haul without some Lululemon. These shorts were only $4. We list these on eBay, and they sell super fast for $25. All right, so that's 3 stores in one video. I appreciate you guys hanging out the whole time. Again, I forgot to film an outro for this video. I'm literally here editing the video as we speak. But if you like this kind of video, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know if you want anything added to the videos. I had some people reach out on the last video and say they wanted me to take close up of the labels as I'm finding them so you guys can like recognize labels better. I didn't do it for this video because I've already filmed this video before I got those suggestions. But maybe in future videos, I'll add some close-up of labels for you guys so you can really see the brands we're picking up. I know a lot of times it's kind of like far away camera angle so you can't see it. So I'll try to incorporate those to future videos. But if you guys are liking these kind of videos, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on the next video.